Thank you, Lana. And thank you very much to all of those who are present here. On behalf of Forum Australia, I welcome all of my speakers and I welcome all of my participants who have come and they have spared their time, and I'm sure that they have spared their time for a worth cause and for a wonderful community cause. As a matter of fact, it's always very difficult to find time for these kind of discussions and debates, and perhaps the hall at the moment is reflecting that difficulty. However, I really highly commend and appreciate your efforts to spare time and come here. As far as the Forum Australia is concerned, Forum Australia is a baby which was born in 2005. And this was out of the discussions between myself and three of my friends at that time. We were just listening to one of the speakers from the parliament on that day, and whatever was being spoken, I thought that it's more a party line rather than the consensus of the people of Australia. And that actually triggered all four of us to think that why not start an organization, a forum, which would reflect the concerns of the people and at the same time hopes of the people. And that was the beginning of what was called as Aussie Forum Incorporated. We lovingly call it as Forum Australia. And ever since 2005, to be honest, that not that we are very many as members, but the kind of discussions and the debates which have happened through this forum are really, I'll say, very, very important and very much contributing to our society as Australians and as Australia. Say, for example, I think that the first one which we did in 2006, immediately after 3 months of being born as an organization, was on unity in diversity, and that attracted lots and lots of people. Following to that, we just thought that whether should Australia be nuclear, and there was a debate, and very befitting because that was very much in discussion in those days in media and on everyone's lips. Then came elections, federal elections, and we thought what a wonderful idea, and we invited all of the participants to come once again and discuss who to trust in Australian politics. We have contributed on the academic side as well. We discussed, Ian Chubb was speaking from this forum, Stephen Parker was speaking from this forum, and CEO of CIT, Canberra Institute of Technology, Dr. Adrian. We all sat together and we discussed that higher education in Australia is really currently what we want, or there should be some changes in it. And it was also linked in the same discussion with the skilled migration as well, or the skill shortages, which is the other side of the coin. So these are some of the glimpses what Forum Australia has been doing. And I think that the last year we discussed Canberra in 2020, because the lovely, lovely city where we live in, do we want it exactly the way it's going, or we want to see it a lot more different and a lot more modern? And today's forum again is a continuation of the same thinking, because I think that my experience, having come from subcontinent, certainly we are used to over there of sharing houses in an extended family. But in Australia, this concept certainly is not there. And knowing that there are so many downsides of the whole thing over there, I would say that it should not creep in our society over here. But what I'm seeing is that the youngsters these days are being kind of forced by the situation to get back to their parents' houses and share a room over there. The reason is simple, that the housing prices have gone beyond their capacity, certainly. The price of the house, unless you both partners in a house are earning, you cannot afford to buy a house, because the mortgage there will be a lot more what you can or what is your capacity to pay off. So we thought that why not discuss this thing? And today, even as Amanda will tell us, came out a report on this issue. It's on the lips of media, it's on the lips of everyone here that there are problems, but these problems, it's we, the people who have to solve it. The difference between Forum Australia and the discussions within Forum Australia and the discussions inside the Parliament is that over there are representatives certainly, but sometimes the party line has to be told. In this particular situation, at these kind of forums, you can have your say, and that is very much the essence of Forum Australia. So with that, I welcome you all again, and I'm sure that in the coming 1 hour time, we'll have very contributing and very good discussions about the housing affordability. Thank you.